Hello, good morning, or a little more than morning, it's almost lunchtime. You join me on a misty, windy, rainy October day, and I've decided to go on a little bike ride. Not sure how far I'll go, I just needed a break because there's been a lot of pressure lately on all these things going on, and more on the depressive side, fighting to get over it, and it's getting better by day by day, but it's been a tough summer. And on top of that, business has been really tough. It's profitable still, doing pretty good financially, probably better than ever if I'm honest, but it's been emotionally really taxing, the challenges. I need to rearrange things in my business so it's more stuff outsourced, but that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is about getting some rest, and I'm doing so by going on a bike ride. This bike I bought in Los Angeles almost 10 years ago. And my first ride on this bike was from Los Angeles to San Diego in California. And then I brought it home. No, I didn't. I shipped it to Florida, where I knew a person vaguely, and that person is now my wife, Rachel, and I love her dearly. Then I brought the bike from Florida to Sweden, and I've used it for several trips around here, and good memories with this thing. And now I'm gonna pretend it's summer, even though it's 10 degrees Celsius, raining, misty and windy, and go for a nice bike ride for a day or two from here at home, just outside in Falkenberg, Sweden, and south somewhere. Not sure how far, we'll see where we end up. But yeah, a day or two off to think about life and the situation and what I can do to improve how I feel in general. So let's go on a bike ride. Okay. Ocean. With the ocean on the right means we're biking south. There's a nice house that was for sale many years ago, and an even better one up there. A rental house with 4 apartments, and the whole house was for sale for 4.5 million Swedish. Today each apartment goes for that. Hi. It's nice, just been managing without rain, so I don't need my jacket on for a while, which is good because it made me sweat a lot more. We have made it to Halmstad. I really enjoy Halmstad, it's a great city. Me and my wife usually go here, have lunch and take our dates, drink some coffee. I also picked up a beer and a sandwich. Moving on. Following the highway now. We're almost in Båstad. Whoa. Bike is doing good, I'm doing good. Let's go for another few hours. It's really nice to be out like this. I've enjoyed it thoroughly. Feels like a good summer European adventure, even though it's October and sort of dreary and rainy. Probably just what I needed. And this stretch here between Mellbystrand and Sprindersnässtrand is nice because there's a lot of nice houses and restaurants and stuff. A lot of it's closed up for the season, but there's still some open, and the mansions stay equally mansion all year round, even though people just live in them in the summers. There's the sun, look at that. The ocean, beach. It's like a summer evening almost. Amazing. Okay, back on the bike, paddle on, and we'll probably make it today. just a quick update as we're on one of the most beautiful spots in Sweden. World War II bunker right there, and that mountain or the hills, that's Hallandsåsen, and Hallandsåsen is dividing the two provinces of Halland and Skåne. So we're just about to enter Skåne. We've started our way up the hill. This is Båstad down here. It's like 5:30, 6 p.m. We got a lot of uphill going over those ridges. But this is Båstad. I started like way up the coast over there. And then a good friend of mine developed like 50 properties up here. And we're going up. It'll be a long night. Let's see how this turns out. Just a quick video before it gets too dark, but like we're up from those mountains down there all the way up to where I'm at now. You know, the crest of the hill is right up there. I'm gonna make it before dark, but that's rough. I don't think I took the best route either. But over the top and then down, I know there's wineries and stuff on the southern slope, so maybe I'll find something like that to stay on tonight. Woo! Too late to be biking, but I booked a hotel just down the road, right next to the Koenigsegg factory, the church. I love God, and I also love my grandparents, and they have been put into the ground right here. I've done like 81 kilometers. Grandmother, and then here's my grandfather. He's the reason I'm doing business. My grandfather said you'd be good in baking, so I'm into that with the work. She was from Denmark, Swedish, warm and full of love. Rather warm and full of love, but not as much as he was, I think. But this is where my good qualities come from, because warmth and love needs everything else in the end. And if you have yourself together or anything like that, you can love, God bless. Out to the hotel. Another 10 minutes that way. Enough to book some pizza. I'm going to pick up on the way as well. Whew! And I got my pizza here. My hotel is just across the road over there. This is the room. Here is an area where you can find the Koenigsegg factory and an airplane museum. Swedish Air Force used to hang around here. Ooh, long day. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Checked out, and now we're picking up my bicycle. It has its own room. Good morning. A little colder, but not raining. And we're just outside the Koenigsegg factory is here. That's the new part they're building that I wanted to go check on, and then you got their old production over there. One of the fastest supercars in the world, which to me is quite epic. Built in Sweden, not far from where I live. I like that. When I said good morning, it wasn't that good of a morning, and it's been a horrible night on my part. I woke up around midnight. I think it's just after midnight, from the phone going nuts a little bit. It started like phone call after phone call after phone call, and even though I have it on silent, I guess the vibrations on the table, woke me up eventually. And then I went, and I was like several missed calls and a text, and the text said, your house is on fire. So that, got the body a little triggered, the response system woken up, and I managed to find out that one of our rental properties was on fire, and the fire department was there putting it out, and I had to do my best to make a plan for what we do. And from here there's not too much to be done right now anyways, so as far as I'm aware, about 15-20% of the house is probably destroyed, so it can definitely be repaired. We didn't carry insurance for fire on that one, which I don't really mind, because the premiums were so high that we would have lost a ton of money during all these 5-10 years the house has been rented. We bought it cheap and it's paid off, so we are fine spending a little money, bringing it up to running conditions again, I think, and then rent it, or option 2, just sell it as is, because the pricing is quite good in that area right now, or something like that. But yeah, a little shocking to wake up and having your house on fire, and then spending all night on the phone talking to people and figuring out a plan on what to do. And I think we're okay now. We figured out, we just have to take it little by little and see where we end up with this. But for now, there's not much we can do. We're gonna wait for some finalized information. We know all our tenants are safe. Yeah, it was a rough night on my part. I haven't slept much at all, and it adds a bit of work the upcoming weeks, starting today. So instead of biking too much further south, I might have to bike to some train station in Ängelholm or something and catch a train back home. The train. I biked to Ängelholm. I'm gonna have to get on the train and make my way back home. I'm meeting my wife. We're going shopping a little bit, and we're gonna pick up a nice steak. We decided that would be a good way to deal with the situation. We need to sit down and do some talking and planning. So, getting the train back to Halmstad, half-hour train ride. I was thinking about going all the way to Denmark, but that'll be another day.